I'd like you to imagine a ladder. And this ladder has 10 rungs on it, from the floor all the way up to the top of the ladder. And at the top of the ladder is the highest rung. And at the top of the ladder are the words, "This is my desire," and it's aligned with spirit. Again, this is my desire, and it's aligned with spirit. So what is your desire? My desire is to manifest abundance into my life. Perfectly aligned. We came from an abundant source. My desire is to feel a sense of well-being in my body at all times. Perfectly aligned. My desire is to have divine spiritual relationships in my life. My desire is to get the job that I am working towards getting. My desire is to live in a place where I feel most peaceful and most loving. My desire is, and these, whatever it is, it doesn't make any difference. It's the 10th rung. It's the highest rung. It is your spirit aligned with your desire. All right? So here it is. It's right up here. Now you have to ask yourself the question, what is it that I offer up to this 10th rung desire? All right? A 10th rung has to have, in order for it to manifest and show up in your life, it has to have thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that match up to that. And if they don't match up, you get out of harmony. See, thoughts are energy. Like everything in the universe, it's energy. Einstein said that nothing happens until something moves. It's all about movement. It's all about energy. And every thought that we have has an energy component to it. We can measure our thoughts and how they impact us, whether they strengthen us or weaken us at any time in our lives. All right, so there's a wonderful book written about this, and it's called Ask and It Is Given. And it's The Teachings of Abraham by Esther and Jerry Hicks, a book that I read frequently, and great teachings, I think among the greater teachings on the planet today. In fact, I wrote the foreword to it. It's something that I very strongly embrace. And they talk in there about how to manifest your desires. And the mistake that most of us make is that we attract what we don't want because our thoughts are on what we don't want. Or we continue to attract what's missing in our life. We're not at number 10, we're at about number 3. And what are some of these on these lower rungs? It probably won't happen. It's very difficult. These kinds of things have never happened for me before. I don't have this kind of luck. We've got the wrong people in the White House. The economy is bad. I don't have the ability to make it happen. I don't really believe it's possible. I was on the plane with someone flying across the country. Lovely lady, and she was a photographer. And I said, we got talking about photography and all. I said, do you like photography? She said, yeah, I do weddings and all of that. And I said, well, how are you doing at it? She said, well, I'm never going to get rich at it. And I said, would you like to get rich? She said, well, of course. Who wouldn't want to be rich? We all want to have abundance in our life, of course that. I said, so let me see if I understand this. You want to attract being rich into your life, and your thought about it is that it'll never happen. So what do you think you're going to attract? You're going to attract, it'll never happen. And that very simple little example, it's an innocuous example. She was a very bright and intelligent lady. It wasn't about that. It's about what kind of energies we have within ourselves that we offer to what our desires that are aligned with spirit in order for them to manifest. And every thought, if you have a second wrong thought that it probably won't happen, it's not likely, it's never happened before, it's just not the way it works for me, it's always been missing. As long as you think like that, and you're in a universe that operates on this law of attraction, you will continue to attract it. A man named Albert Einstein, who I've spoken about before, one of his most important observations was this. He said, every single person in the universe has to make the most important decision of their life, which is, do I live in a friendly universe or do I live in a hostile universe? That's it. Now, if you believe that you live in a friendly universe, then you will begin looking for a universe that cooperates with you in order to manifest what it is that you want to bring into your life. You'll be looking for evidence that what it is that you are seeking is coming towards you. If you believe you live in an unfriendly, hostile universe, you will take a different position. You will believe that these kinds of things are not going to be attracted to me, and you'll start with this whole notion that you'll become one of those people who are always looking for occasions to be offended.